Hey, Paul Mitchell, future professionals. My name is Trevor Muir, and I'm one of the Andrew Gomez speakers. And I just wanted to drop you a little line and tell you that we are all with you right now. This is some craziness that we are experiencing, and it's just full of unknowns. We don't know when we're going to get back to school. We don't know when we might get back to work. We don't know when we're going to be able to be with our friends again and get out and do the things that we love to do. It's just full of unknowns. I know myself, I've got my kids out of school and I'm trying to wrangle their schedules and keep them learning and entertained and keep myself sane and my wife sane, and just life seems to just be completely upended. This virus is taking its toll on all of us, whether we have it or not. And so I just wanted to drop you a line and tell you that if this unknown right now is giving you some anxiety, if it's welling up fear, if it's bringing up some stuff that you've been able to compress and hide with all the things that we hide our fear and anxiety with in life, but now all of a sudden those things are gone, if it's all just welling up and you are feeling nervous and full of worry and fear and anxiety, I just want you to know that it is all okay. It is okay for you to feel that way. We are all feeling it. There's something about going into the unknown, this uncharted territory that we're all in right now, that kind of puts us all on the same page. Nobody knows how to deal with all of this perfectly. You know, uncharted territory implies that nobody's been there before. Nobody's got this down. We are all in this together. And so if you're feeling that, I want to just start by saying that it is okay to feel that way. But I want to tell you something else as well. There's something about the unknown that does something to us afterwards. You know, when I was a high schooler, a hurricane came and knocked down my entire house. It knocked down my high school. It basically knocked down my whole town in Florida. And I had to go a whole month without electricity and air conditioning. I was sleeping on the floor of my mom's office. We were taking baths in the lake behind her school. It was uncomfortable. It was arduous. It was not fun at all. And yet, because of that experience, I learned that I can get through anything, that there's really nothing that can keep me from moving forward. You know, and this wisdom that I gained from this, that I can actually learn something from these hard times, this is something that I've been able to use the rest of my life since then. I've been able to overcome challenges and tragedy in the family and in those periods of my life where I didn't know where my next paycheck was coming from. And as a parent now and the difficulties that come with being a dad, I've been able to get through those things. And because I've been able to get through those things because I've already done it before, right? Like this challenging, unknown period of my life equipped me with something that I didn't have before then. This wisdom and grace that I received from this storm has been able to help me in all the future storms since then. Are you with me? Right? Something that I talk about when I visit Paul Mitchell schools is this thing that this mythologist, his name is Joseph Campbell, he discovered this pattern in all of the great stories throughout history. He calls it the hero's journey. And every good story you've ever heard has the hero's journey in it. And essentially what it is that every story has a hero that exists in what Joseph Campbell calls the known world. The known world is what's comfortable to us. It's what we know, whether it's good or bad. This is what life looks like. But then he says in every story there's something called the call to adventure. It's something that disrupts the known world and pulls the hero into the unknown. And the unknown is where they deal with conflict and challenges and obstacles and temptations. You know, it's uncomfortable and you have to overcome those different things. But Joseph Campbell says in every story the hero can return back to the known world after they overcome these challenges, except now when they return, they have what he calls the gift of the goddess, or he sometimes calls it the return with the elixir. This is the secret sauce, the wisdom, the tools that we received from overcoming those challenges that we can bring back to the known world. And now we are better than we were than when we left it. Because we went into this unknown, uncharted territory, we gained stuff that we didn't have before. And we can only gain that wisdom from going into the unknown. So this is my point. You've probably been through some difficulties before in your life already. You've probably been drawn into the unknown before, And yet here you are. You made it through that, and you can probably tell me right now how you are better because of it. And so as we go into this difficult season of life, with our communities, with our families, with our society, with our globe, know that it is going to make you better if you let it, right? You are going to be stronger because of all of this. You're going to be a better person. You're going to be a better professional. You're going to be a better stylist. You're going to be better because of the hero's journey. And so this isn't a way of saying, oh, you don't have to feel anxiety and fear right now. This isn't a way of saying that, oh, you don't have to worry about what's going on. You don't have precautions that you need to take and you can't be uncomfortable. But it's a way of saying that because we are in this together and you are going through it, you are going to come out on the other side better than you were than when you were comfortable before. And so my challenge to you is to just keep an eye out for how you can learn through all of this. You know, what wisdom can you gain from this? What is the invitation here for you? And so my friends, as you go into this uncharted territory, as we step into the unknown together, find ways to just continue to learn from it. You know, learn about how you have had to learn to buckle down with your family, how your community has come together. You know, maybe you're going to have opportunities to serve and help people who need you. You know, maybe you're going to reconnect with enemies of the past, people who you haven't gotten along with, and this is all kind of shaking you and making you realize that, you know what, maybe some of those grudges I've held aren't worth it, and it's time to get rid of those and make up with people. Maybe this time is challenging you to cook food for widows in your neighborhood, to reach out to grandparents and find out how you can serve them, maybe to share an extra roll of toilet paper with somebody in need. Whatever it is, know that we are in this together, and it is okay for you to feel the way that you want to feel right now, that you have to feel right now, but that you are going to that you're going to be better because of all of it. Are you with me right now? So my friends, one day at a time, one step at a time, and keep your eye out for how you are becoming better because of the hero's journey. Take care. Hope to see you soon.